Alright guys, I finally got the extrusion rack put on the truck. I want to run you through some simple stuff today. I'm going to do a full review, maybe like 3-4 month review after using it for a while, actually camping with it and seeing how it works for me. I'm going to do a full review in the future, but today I just want to kind of run you through my first impressions, and so far I gotta tell you, they're pretty good. As you can see, I finally got things where I want them on the rack. I got my roto packs here, my shovel, my shower, my awning, all on this side. I got a few things I'll show you on that side, but this is a modular rack, and that has worked in my favor because there's been a few mistakes I made putting this thing together. I did have a team over at Baker Off-Road in Cumming, Georgia, help me put this thing together. Huge shout out to them for helping me with that. I did put things where I want them and changed a few things along the way. I did have the gas strut doors. There's actually doors on that side that open with molly plates on them, and I did change that from this side to that side just because the awning and the doors did not work 100% that well. So far the modular system has worked in my favor. I've been able to kind of plug and play where I want things to be, and I really love that. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to show you a few things and give you some thoughts on why I love this rack and just a few tiny things that I might change. Okay, right off the bat, my absolute favorite thing so far about this rack is this slide out right here. This thing is just, I mean, it's appealing to me because it moves and I'm able to put stuff on it, slide it in. It's just a cool thing to show people, and really it honestly works and it functions pretty well. So for me, I just got my axe on here, which I can kind of put anywhere. Eventually I'm thinking I'm going to put the propane tank on here and a few other things on here that may just make more sense to slide in and out. But for now, we got the axe on there. Put a little handle on here so it just slides in and out. And the cool thing about this particular thing is that they sell it separately, so you don't have to have it. And if you do want it, you know, you can put it anywhere you want in the rack. So I could put 3 of them right here, or I could put it on this side or on that side. It's just a really cool, you know, piece of equipment that serves a purpose that I like so far. So with that being said, the slide out is pretty cool. It's a little locking handle on the right side, just keeps it in place when you're driving, and yeah, that is pretty cool. Second favorite thing, the gas strut doors. This is so useful in so many ways. Number one, I can tuck things away. Number two, I'm able to access things super quick if I need to that are on the inside of the bed, whether they're hanging on a molly plate on the inside of the door or they're inside the bed and I just can't reach them from anywhere else. The whole reason why I got this bed rack, or really anyone gets a bed rack, is for ease of access. Everything's right where you need it. You know, these molly plates, that's the whole purpose for these. So having a door that opens and giving you access to be able to jump right in the back of the bed, grab what you need, especially this big of a space, is an awesome plus. Now, I've got 2 of them. So this whole side of the bed is as if there's no bed rack. The only thing I can say about this particular door is these gas struts are extremely strong. So if you go to shut them, watch your head, Lewis. Watch your head. I don't want to give them a graphic description of why this is dangerous. Louis, watch your head. I just want to give them a simple explanation. So watch your head. Anyways, long story short, if you go and you let go of this thing, it's going to slam and grab your finger, which I 100% did the first time. You know, it's not really something you can't avoid. If you pinch your finger, it's not going to kill you, and you'll learn. It hurts enough to where you're not going to do it again. So just keep that in mind. There's something I'm sure that they could make that would bolt into here that would keep you from being able to do that. But they're just super strong, you know. They're rated for a lot of weight, which gives you the ability to, you know, put 30 pounds worth of stuff in this crate right here, and it still lift up and out of the way, and have things underneath as well. So love this thing. It's super cool. I mean, so far it's probably, you know, competes with the slide out for my favorite part. Got my Pelican case right here on the side. I have the pluck out foam that's at the house. I'm actually just working on exactly what I want to put in here before I pluck it out. but this is pretty cool as well. It just mounts right to the side, and then it opens up. I can set things as I'm waiting on what I need. So I can set a flashlight here, change a battery if I need to, have some camera equipment here if I wanted to. Yeah, Pelican, huge shout out to them for making a good product. They are not a sponsor, but they make a cool product. Back on this side, we've got the awning mounted up here to the awning brackets, which is also a really cool design as well. So that gives you a little bit more head clearance on your awning. Normally what I see people doing is just mounting to their bed rack. A lot of people have a higher bed rack, which gives you the ability to mount this up above head level. But for me, if I did that with this tent in particular, I'm not going to be able to make it into my garage. So being able to bring the tent lower, bring the awning up, is just a huge plus that Xtrusion has given me, and gives me a little bit more versatility as far as where I can park this thing. So right now, all I got to do is just open this thing up, just like normal. Boom, boom, boom. Swing this thing out just like this, and you're right up above head level, which is super nice. So as you can see, I mean, it supports the weight really well. It actually supports it a little bit better than the manufacturer's L brackets that I have on the Jeep. So super happy with that. And the awning brackets themselves have more of those channels so that you can mount things to it, just like I did with the shower. So all that right there is mounted to the same exact bracket. And quick and easy, just like that. Awning's back in, mounted. And boom, just like that. Super easy. 20 seconds, awning's in and out. So super cool. I've got my shower mounted here. So this is just an outside shower. It just opens up, drops down some drapes for you. And then I've got a water tank here that mounts on the inside of the rack. And yeah, just you pressurize this thing with air, jump over the top with the shower head, and boom, I'm taking a shower, which is also up above head level. So I'm completely covered. So even though this rack is short enough for me to get in my garage, I can still have a full-size shower, which is another plus that I have with this thing. All right, and then another cool thing is that Xtrusion sells all kinds of different brackets and just mounting hardware on their website. So for all kinds of different things, there's all kinds of different ways to mount it, which is cool. So they actually sell tent mounts right here, like I used here. I just put this on here just to kind of keep me from hitting the top of that with my head. But the actual bracket is this right here. And it just mounts to that T-nut, and then boom, you're in the channel for your tent and you're mounted up and secured. So just gives you a lot more versatility, man. I mean, like I said, modular. You can mount anything to this, and they've got a way for you to do that, which is pretty cool. All right, so just a couple key points to keep in mind before you order this thing. Number one is going to be measurements. You're definitely going to want to check and triple check your measurements. For me, the big thing was bringing the tent down and the awning up so that I can make it in the garage and clear my head as I pull the awning out. A lot of manufacturers don't have that, so you end up with an awning that's super low or a tent that's too high. And for me, that's a huge selling point for this thing, just being able to do that. Like I said, it's modular, so there's all kinds of different things, but that right there is just a game changer. So I'm super happy about that. The other thing with size, this is a big truck, so like I said, you're looking at a custom size for a truck like this, which huge shout out to Xtrusion for doing that. But if you have a smaller truck, Tacoma or Canyon or something like that, there's different models of the rack. You got the XTR1, which is 2 uprights instead of 3. So XTR1, 2 uprights, XTR3, 3 uprights. XTR3 just gives it a little bit more rigidity for a bigger truck, bigger tent, something like that. So keep that in mind. You'll still get the same system with the spring nuts and the bolts and all that, so it all still function the same. You'll be able to put things where you want them, but just a smaller truck, maybe a smaller rack. The only other thing is just utilize their website. You know, the mounting hardware, there's tons of different ways to mount things. So you got mounting hardware, and then the next thing for me is going to be lights. So they've got all kinds of different lights on their website, different mounting stuff for the lights. I'm going to put lights in the bed rack so that I can illuminate the actual bed itself, and then I'll have eventually a switch to turn on and mount you know, different mounting hardware and different lights for the back of the rack so I can illuminate where I'll actually be camping. That's about it. I mean, there's just tons of stuff on their website you can use, and then yeah, I'm super happy with the way that this has turned out. It's been pretty well received on YouTube so far, the truck itself, and I'm hoping that it'll continue to be that way. And a huge shout out to y'all who subscribed since that last truck video. I really do love the OBS Ford, so if you guys do too, and you're watching, like and subscribe, and then shoot me some comments. You know, I don't get as many comments. I'd like to be able to, you know, discuss with y'all, and I do appreciate y'all that do. But let me know what you think, and it'll be well received on my end. So super happy about it. We'll keep following up with more stuff. I got the diesel heater review coming out here soon. Now that it's 90 degrees in February up here in North Georgia, probably not going to use it very much for the rest of the season. So I'll get that video out. I know a lot of people have been waiting on that, and then I'm going to do the same thing with this rack. Like I said, 3 to 4 months, I'll kind of come back and see if I still feel the same way about it that I do right now. So with that being said, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.